Welcome back to In the City Live. Thanks for joining us once again. You've already heard from Russell Slade and his thought heading into this evening's game with Leeds United, and the message very much continuity of team selection based on the fact that in a really good run of form Cardiff City at the moment and looking to ride this momentum, hopefully, all the way to the playoffs. Just the 1-inch force change, as we've already mentioned, and that's Fabio De Silva, who's come back from a knock of his own to replace Lee Peltier, who looks like he might be out for a few weeks, the Cardiff right back slot. So that means Bruno Manga and Matthew Conley reunited after their 45 minutes apart in the second half against Bristol City on the weekend. For Leeds United, there's changes there as well. They're off the back of a win against Bolton, but enforced changes for them as well, largely through to injury. And that's mainly the young right back Louis Coyle, who's only recently come into the team, looked really good, energetic. He's replaced himself, the youngster Sam Byram, of course, who's left to go to West Ham United, is actually playing really well there in the Premier League. But Coyle misses out this evening through an injury, so Gaetano Berardi comes back in, temperamental Swiss international. He's good for a booking, certainly, and he'll come back in at right back. Also a change of centre half. Liam Cooper, influential centre half, he misses out with a hamstring injury and could miss most of the rest of the season, seemingly. So club captain Sol Bamba actually comes back into the starting lineup there to be paired with Giuseppe Belushi, who himself only came back into the team last week after a 2-game absence due to suspension. Changes in the midfield as well. They've been playing a 4-2-3-1 of late. They've gone back to the diamond, it looks like, this evening. And the surprise really is Toumani Diagouraga, who's going to miss out. Former Brentford man, £1.5 million signing there or thereabouts anyway, back in January from Brentford. But he misses out this evening, and really, a solid, natural holding midfielder. Really purpose-built almost to play the base of that diamond. But what they've got is they've got two natural holding midfielders in this squad. So Liam Bridcut is going to drop back in and play in that role on his own, and they've brought in two men seemingly with a bit more legs to play on the flanks of the diamond, and that's Alex Mowat. We should know all about him. He of the spectacular goal in the 1-0 Leeds win against Cardiff earlier on this season. He's going to come in and play on one side of the diamond. Luke Murphy, he's had his own injury problems as well this season, but he's going to come back in as the other central midfield option. And then the front three remains. Young Lewis Cook is going to play as the most advanced of the midfielders, the number 10 role, just behind two strikers in Mirko Antonucci and Solomon Dakara. They're strikers that we've seen over the years here at Cardiff City Stadium. They're a handful, they're energetic, and in Antonucci there's a man with an eye for goal. 2 goals against Bolton on the weekend, so he's in form. He was in form last season and seemingly out of favour though with the club's owner, but he certainly did well in his early 30s. He's got a lot of nous about him, good movement in the box, good finisher as well. And of course they're desperately trying to find a way of mitigating the loss of Chris Wood, who continues to miss out with some niggling muscular injuries. So the answer really for Steve Evans how to replace Wood, is to go with 2 men. And those 2 men this evening are Dakara and Antonucci. So that's the team. Looking at the bench for Leeds, actually, it's a very, very competitive bench. A lot of width on the bench, which means they do have that option of switching things up if things are going particularly badly. Mustafa Carayol and Stuart Dallas, 2 really bright options to bring off the bench, particularly in the second half. Maybe some tiring legs as the championship season really gets into gear with twice a week games again, and also striking options in Lee Irwin and Jordan Pataka, neither particularly tried at this level, but both of them really eager for some playing time, having not seen too much already this season. So that's the Leeds team as we head into this evening's clash. We've already seen the Cardiff team. What I want you to do now is to stick around on the Cardiff City YouTube channel and check out the Cardiff team warming up. We still have some better shots just warming up behind my left hand shoulder now, but we'll have some better shots of them during their pre-match warm-up coming up for you. And then I want you to switch over about 10 minutes before kick-off and join me and Richard Shepherd over on Cardiff City Player for live match commentary of Cardiff City versus Leeds United.